It's obviously a really hard day. On behalf of the Butler basketball family and Butler University, we just extend our sincere condolences to Samantha, Kurt, and Debbie, the entire Smith family. Andrew was such a special person, beyond being an incredibly accomplished player, and he was that. Almost 1,200 points and scored, and almost 650 rebounds. Played on championship teams and Final Four teams. He was, based on what I've heard and been able to hear from Brad and Terry Johnson and teammates of his, he was such a special teammate, such a giving person. And I think that really shined through in his battle with cancer. He and Samantha were instrumental in helping others get signed up and for the bone marrow registry. I did it myself, prompted by Samantha and Andrew. This is obviously a day for us to celebrate his life and to continue to keep his family in our thoughts and prayers.
It's remarkable the impact he made in 25 years that a lot of people won't make in 75 years, just the way he gave back to the community.
It really was. He was such a special and unique person. He loved Butler University. He loved it and loved competing, loved wearing the uniform. He came to our Purdue game, and it's certainly some risk to make his way over there to Banker's Life. He had to get put back in the hospital after that appearance at Banker's Life, and it meant so much to our players, those that played with him, and those that have gotten to know him through this experience. It really showed his love for this place, how connected he was to his basketball family and to his university family.
For the guys that knew him around the team, especially guys like Kellen, what do they talk about? What is so special about Andrew?
Talk about how tough he was. Talk about what an incredible teammate he was. You're talking about a guy who averaged, I think, 1 point his freshman year. 1 point his freshman year. Ended up averaging close to 13 his senior year, because he just kept battling and fighting and competing and getting better each and every day. Brad has told me stories of him just battling and fighting, and what a remarkable progression in his career as a player. But they really, when they talk about him the most, they talk about how tough he was, how much he loved Butler, and how all of his teammates, he wasn't one of those guys that, from my understanding, who he got along with everybody, and everybody seemed to get along with him. And it's been really enjoyable for me to hear stories, because that's been part of what we've been able to share as a team, is stories about Andrew, the impact he made as a player and as a person here.
Chris, you hear about the Butler way and how you pass it through generations. You weren't even here when he was playing, but you get that feeling because it goes through the bloodlines and the generations, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. And he had such, I just keep coming back to it, he had such a love. I just was talking to Brad, and he talked about how much he loved Butler, how much Andrew loves Butler University. And I texted with Andrew before the season, and I said, hey, is there anything we can do? And he said, just have a great year. Just have a great year. So we're going to do our best to do that.
Thanks, Coach. We appreciate the time. Chris Holtmann.